Yeah, he said I ain't playing no more. Yo, in fact, you got a mic, bruh. Somebody playing somebody else right now. He sent me an invite. I don't know who this is. But he come out the wrong nigga. Yo, turn your mic on, bruh. Oh, he probably do. Oh, I said, well, Bob hit. I said, Bob hit your ass, boy. You fucked up. Hey, put the bitch in the action.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, he just I'm gonna call him real quick.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Emmanuel Sanders. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, 49ers.
And oh, what does he want? See him? Quick, take me to the apartments, bro. Just run a bit there.
Just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
What down to do?
Now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
21.
He's crashing. He's checking crap. Check 43. Jim. Let's
11.
On first down, it's Coleman. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second and 11 now.
Oh, my God.
He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And it's third down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain of 31 on third down. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big issue so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week.
Oh, my God.
Picked up by DeMonte Casey. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Yeah, we got whooping niggas real quick.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Freeman. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Hey, ready, blue 80. Back 25.
Mike, 54. Here I come. 54 is Mike.
54.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, 1st down Falcons.
Here we go. Here we go.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. He finds some open field here. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Hey, high 7.
Ryan. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, eluding the tackle. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
And he's still playing. God damn. Oh, my 2nd game right now.
To get this drive
I can't believe my 2nd game right now.
Last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Play action. Garoppolo. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
That being funny to the motherfucker, huh?
First down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Garoppolo now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. And he hauls it in in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin.
Ah, missed the kick.
As they are now on the board here in the first half. And it's no good. He misses the extra
I don't know who the fuck
point.
playing, but you got the Packers. He ain't doing what the fuck he do.
Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
guy, what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Hey, orbit.
Get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Gun.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo.
How you let that man run past you?
He goes down. And now they're
what the fuck wrong with this nigga?
This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Oh my God.
He goes again. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Ready. Back 25.
I got you, son.
They'll run him 1st down. It's Freeman, and he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Back 25. Hey, express.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
51.
Space.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. 50.
Get up.
2nd and 5 now. Ryan, and finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
We got 3, folks. We got 3.
Hey, South.
1st and 10. It's a 12-yard line.
On 1st down, Freeman. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Hey, express.
6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the Niners' 6-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Freeman, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run, and the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point by Koo, up and good, and the lead is up to 8. The kick will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
Man, time to run
How
up.
many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they
I'm gonna
can
teach him.
recoup and recover.
I'm gonna teach this
9
dude
yards
about
on the
this sorry
pickup there,
defense.
so he'll be left with 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well.
I'm gonna teach
because
him.
you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. They'll run on 1st down. Coleman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Coleman.
I'm gonna teach him.
Some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him.
I'm gonna teach this nigga. I'm calling it. I know he watching this.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Man open, it's Goodwin. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
1st down, San Francisco.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 21, 21. Kill.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And that's complete to Sanders. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a signal and a timeout call. As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this 1st half of play.
I didn't know how he play. He didn't want to play you, bro.
Here we go. 180!
And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
Oh, what
And
the
will be
fuck?
intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this 1st half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Man, nigga got no mic, man.
Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here.
Yeah,
We'll get set to resume play in the 2nd half. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And both of these defenses
Yeah, I think he pulled the plug. He ain't gonna play. He pulled the plug.
Offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
11. Protein spill.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. Yeah, Freeman was trying to work his way forward. Not there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
51, Sam.
Check. 54.
Gun.
Check. Watch 54. So we got man.
They'll run it. Freeman. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Hey, check, 58. Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Check. Got. Bravo. Check me out.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And the catch is made.
Oh, baby, right now. You got to catch that.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
39. Down to lose one. Alert, flare. Pilot, 64. Weak.
Rush in. Watch twist.
Back to the running game. It's
What the fuck, that
Freeman.
nigga trucked over?
He's got the first down inside the 10.
Freeman
And
slow down.
finally taken down at the 4-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Fuck, just takes me.
59, ready. 51.
Why the fuck Sherman over there? He supposed to be on this nigga.
And he's maybe going to get this back to
He
the
ran
4,
Sherman
but
over.
that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Check 9. 21, 22.
I'm reading the PS. I got down good. Sherman, lock that shit up right there.
Here we go. 51 to Mike.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown Falcons. Justin Hardy there to make the grab. And the Falcons push further out in front. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard
picking
line.
also fucking stupid.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
he got a defense now.
Halftime hole now
They
even
got that
deeper.
shit.
And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
But they got
Now,
SRA
as you
defense.
mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger.
Oh, he
No
made it
time
up.
for
Perfect.
discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
Perfect.
Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here we go.
That pass play wound up
There
for
we go
negative
again.
yardage, so here's 2nd and
Why
11.
you doing? Why you doing defense, Trump?
Garoppolo going to hand this one
Trump, why
to
you doing
Coleman.
defense?
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they
Yes,
line
sir.
up more here
They
down
got
the
a truck. Why
stretch.
you doing
I'm
that,
not sure
man?
it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well.
Why you
for them
doing
now.
this already,
Reloaded.
defense?
They want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Here we go.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As they're now just an extra point
That shit
away
sweet,
from getting
free.
back
Man, I'm
within
not free,
one
but Trump.
score.
Try watching this shit.
The extra point up and good as this gets them back with a
watch my
touchdown
live.
and a 2-point conversion. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This will be fielded at the 8.
Come here, boy. Come here. I'm gonna script the fuck out of there in the kitchen.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Give me another pick.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On first down, Freeman. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Hey, you. 51. General,
To throw is Ryan. He's got Hooper on the short connection. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. But probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that there's still a team.
Oh, no, he lost the
That's what I needed!
Now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are
That's what I fucking needed. Trump, that's what I needed, Trump.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over here chilling.
That's what I needed, Trump. And you're right, man. He got
they heard the
wicked
sudden
defense.
change
That's what I
call
needed.
because that fumble puts
What I
them
needed,
right back
Trump.
on the field.
What I
They
needed.
got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover.
Here we go.
Who did what, though?
1, Omaha. You draw 4.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
That's what I needed, Trump. I'm throwing away this time.
And seeing nowhere to throw.
He's so
he throws
trash.
this one away from
Alright, do that shit
home.
again.
Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Big play coming
He
up.
keep rushing the damn corner right now.
I would expect to see
Show
some
him what
pressure
rushing
here.
the corner. He's going to need
Now,
help.
defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
What?
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. The pressure drops off as they look to throw.
How did man drop the pass?
Incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him.
Oh, my nigga. How did you drop that?
And 4th down now coming up.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Where to play at? Where is that? Oh, okay.
One score down. Here we
Bro,
go.
he finna rush this corner off the edge right
here
here.
on 4th down.
I know he finna do. Back him up.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
I'm going back to you.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today.
More Freeman slow.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
That's it.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 40.
Crap, I'm gonna beat that nigga. Why do I'm a live stream
Fourth
after
quarter,
this?
down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Washington, 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Freeman again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Try any more running. Try that shit locked up out there. Come on, what you gonna do, boy?
So here we go, Charles. Third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Hey, exit.
Go, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, it's coming up. Hey,
Space.
And they, in fact, will throw it.
Oh, the
Gets this one
bro,
right
you seen
like
that game
the
shit, try, bro? What?
And
He's
taken
saying right
down
fucking down,
inside
bro.
the 30.
Look.
15 yards, first down, Atlanta. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is.
Now I got
To
shoot
not
this
play
nigga.
too
I ain't
much
wanna do
zone.
it.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme.
I ain't trying to waste
And you
time.
can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive
Come here,
tackle.
Brad.
It doesn't matter. You just
Up on the game.
exchange someone
Damn.
to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter
That nigga really
what,
sweet.
the
Let it run that
finish
shit,
about
bro.
protecting your home turf. They were.
I told him that nigga took a picture with Steve Spur, bro.
John, that's similar, man. What the fuck you doing out there?
Hey, he gonna roll over. He's talking about if they offer him a scholarship, he going over there.
Man, he ain't number the 3-star. We won't even 3 stars over there, bro.
That's what John said. He number 3 stars, bro.
Quit. It was hell. We need 2, 3 stars over there, man. We need 4, 5s over there, man. But I ain't gonna lie though. Listen, I ain't gonna lie though. That nigga, Jerry, number 1 for LSU. Guess what star he was? He was a 2-star. He was a 2-star. Jefferson. And the boy with 2 stars, man. Yeah. Yes. Pring, what you doing, nigga? Send that shit. Quint, what? Wait, watch that live, Quint. Watch my shit. I'm gonna get off in nigga ass, Quint. Quint, you hear me? Be my brother like that. You got me fucked up with my brother like that. Quint, you scored that nigga, bro. Yo, eat no meatloaf going on over here. Hey, no meatloaf going on. Gotta meat for your goddamn loaf. Yeah. Quick, watch my live stream. Quit up. Trap. Alright. I'm saying he's probably still watching. Yeah, he's still watching. Hey, I'm finna whoop Preem real quick. Watch it. I'm still a beast in this shit. What? Jog got his phone in hand? What dirt at? Tell Dirk, go on YouTube real quick and type my name in. And type my name in. So watch you get off of the nigga. Man, Preem ready up, nigga. That bitch started laughing. You scared? We scared? Bring it what? Yeah, get down. Get down, yeah. I want you to try the same little stuff with my son Lent. Try that same shit. Grim, you out here rushing on you? It's my number 112. That's a lot, bro. He finna get negative on me. 150 when you have a monster game. You gotta throw that bill. What are they talking about them? Tell y'all pull your phone out.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. This is fielded at the goal line.
Watch out.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
140 on Kevin, I'm gone. I forgot to put my dog in him. That speed kills out there.
Another fade, man. And they keep putting me down. I'm a fade, man, dog. Wrong with that.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Black 80.
We having conversations.
11.
Bet Bob won't hit me.
Let's get off the field.
I bet Bob won't tell me.
Begin the drive with
I bet Bob won't tell me.
He's got a first.
Oh, I bet Bob won't tell me.
And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line.
I bet Bob won't tell me.
Just like that, a pickup of 20.
I bet Bob won't tell me.
Scrimmage. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
Oh, fuck.
He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The sack there by
defense.
Green. So much for coming out
Hold your hand 30 yards.
as it leads to an early 2nd down and long.
Shift.
To throw is Garoppolo.
Too late. There you go. I got down fast now, fuck.
Picked off by Quadre Diggs. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
We having conversations
The
in
first carry now for Marshawn Lynch.
dog.
He'll get this down only to about the 46.
It's just me,
Put it in with a
myself.
1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Ringer, guys. Fight. Big stop, team. Big stop. Let's go. Take 4. Hey, switch gears.
I cannot.
They go play action with Wilson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so
that was
tight.
you, baby.
Please don't force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
That nigga try me.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf, he's got it. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Oh, we cash it.
After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got some turnover.
The nigga
We
slowed his
appreciate
dirt.
it. They want to continue their drive.
11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
That's
I
my
thought this was a
being
passing
run.
league. I
Mine
thought this
as
was
fuck.
an era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo,
This is
and I know
sweet.
this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
On 2nd down, Lynch.
Sit your ass up so
Inside the
we
10
can
as he's
truck,
brought
boy.
down at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set them up 1st and goal. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front line.
And he is in for a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Battery.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I hate niggas do that. Like, niggas scared to tackle me or something.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
He stopped me one time. Oh, no.
On play action, it's Garoppolo.
Oh, he got a triangle head of a burn. But they get him from over there. They get him over there. I know that.
Hustles his way in for the sack. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. When he finds his target, it's Marquise Goodwin. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin.
Oh, he's throwing so short. Look how gone I was.
Brad McDougal.
I knew you gonna pull off him. Get on it.
Across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just
I think pull off and go to
come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Defense wins championship. Check 49, check 49, check 49. Check 3.
Here's Travis Homer, the former Miami Hurricane. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's the best you got,
Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Bring that best you got.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
This ain't code 4. They all play code 4, my boy.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure on the passer.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Wilson leaves this one with Penning. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
switches. I'll go special. I'll go special. Check safety. Slam.
Back to the ground, this time Lynch. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
Oh, Lord. I said a 4 with you, bro. I tried to give you 3. But you so ungrateful.
No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
So ungrateful, bro.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. The quick slant caught. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Lynch. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go.
They're going to cost you. You're going to need that.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
13.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here we go. 180. 21. 36.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to haul it in is Kittle. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3 and out. Now pass complete here to Sanders. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only 1 so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
I seen the other, but I didn't click on to see what it was.
Locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
You want to play?
All day, just like that.
Yeah.
Show it up. Chant. Alert. 14.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Free take it to half. You ain't
The
gonna score.
sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. Now
Free
the
take it to
Seahawks
half. You
call
ain't
the
finna score.
second of their 3 timeouts. 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Who that? What's that?
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Oh, I ain't see it.
He's crashed. Check it, crash. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. I'll go special. I'll go special.
Now it's Wilson. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Tie.
Snatchies.
Snatchies.
Picked off by Quan Alexander. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. Pressure gets
12 wide forward. What call time
back
for?
at the
You can see the ball no more.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
He called it something like he would grab the ball
With
again.
14 seconds to go in this first half.
14 minutes left. Give me a second.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and
7-0.
long. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll find some room to get this up to about the 14.
I thought I knew you.
A sizable gain there of 9 yards, but it's still 3rd and long.
Man, who TV
That's
that
it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to
You ain't
resume
scoring no
play
more,
in the second half. The Seahawks with the advantage, and
Yeah,
they
no
get the
pass
football
again.
first as the second half
No
is
running.
underway.
How you got
This will be
that?
fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Maybe on that
Given
bitch
6
choking.
yards in the first down.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And he's got this
Man,
one
that shit
across
easy,
midfield
cuz.
into 49er territory.
Easy,
Call it a gain
bro.
of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about
You can
4.
break free yet on the running play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson trying to lay one up.
Man,
deep.
y'all can't catch this fucking
And
pick,
that'll
man.
be incomplete.
That man throw passes
Well, they
out
took
here.
their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Wilson. And this is caught. He hits more. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to the ground, Lynch. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
19.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Now Wilson on first down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
Man, if you grind him, that's whole touchdown, bro.
No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on
wasn't that
defense.
touchdown if we just blocked him?
Their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third
God damn.
Here we go. Wait, Hey, watch the slant.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Who that? You ain't old boy?
Quadre Diggs.
Oh, me, are you watching?
I tell you, Brandon,
Watch this shit.
it seems like this guy's
They
been
can't
all
run
over
the
the
game.
field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Now Lynch pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Look at your rush yard playing fair. You rush yard on you. None of that going on.
Is break the game down a little bit. Don't
None of that going on.
see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh,
None of that going on. You had to
right here,
play
right
when you had running the
Melt
ball.
the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From just shy of midfield, Wilson.
Rich Sherman, nigga, you the...
And it's incomplete. Pretty solid
My
coverage
God.
there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Look at defense on this nigga, bro. You see that?
Chess match right now?
Huh?
Chess
I did my job. I pressed down triangle.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. On third down, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. D Ford in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. Now here's Michael Dixon, and surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. So first and 10 now from the 30. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Going underneath, it's Coleman.
Whoa, who that is?
Get him down, but not before
Who
he takes
watching
it
that?
across the 40-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle.
What you got from him,
this
Frank?
down to the 35.
What do we got? Ain't working.
On that one, and the Niners have a first down. Well, this is how you shake
I'll show you how to play.
Interception on the last
drive. Like touchdown you got first time.
And watching him throw it around with that.
Damn, you followed up, Frank.
Reminded me of a guy I played with way back when who told me.
And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 35 yards. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with an extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Yeah, it really just, y'all really like 5 seconds. Yeah.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
Yeet.
First down, the run with Lynch.
They ain't gonna work that, Frank. You gotta do some better than that.
Down to the 36.
You can do some better than that, Frank.
Tough running there.
Gotta do some better than that, bro.
4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
At the 36-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brand, do some better than that, bro.
Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Operating from the gun, Wilson. He's got Lockett. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a first down in field goal range already. They'll run on first down.
To get 3 points.
Lynch looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Wilson to throw. Short pass to the tight end, Hollister. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. On first down, it's Lynch, and he is met quickly in the back.
Pringo, if he win by 3.
Folded like a lawn chair.
Touchdown shit. If he win, a touchdown shit dead.
And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
If you get that.
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final
about 3.
If there was a time to
break man.
like that, it was right here to grab the lead in the fourth.
And it's just so much stress on it.
They got 30 seconds. I still too much time on the clock. Way too time out.
Guarding against. What's the first thing, right? The strike to the end zone throw.
You scored what? You just scored, nigga. Like you been out here scoring, nigga. You talking about I just scored one time.
He made terrific job finding.
You weren't supposed to get that.
To give him the lead.
This is taken at the 3. Able to avoid him. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Oh, girl, who just tackled me?
Offense set to get this drive underway. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield.
I'm getting my defense right now.
Out of bounds.
I'm getting him out of that.
San Francisco, the pickup, 14 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah. That's what you're doing.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, back him up.
One final try now for Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there.
I ain't see shit, nigga.
But Charles, a one.
Bro, nigga, listen. That last game you play, I want that, nigga. I let you strip me. How you want that game, nigga? If you play for money, I knelt that ball and killed it.
Couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it?
Yeah, run that back.
As you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open.
Show this man that he can. Lynch of the Harper game gets me, man. Oh shit, what I'm doing? Stay tuned, Quint. That's how you watching. So it. You going to bed? What? Oh, what time is it? Oh. Yeah, who that? What that girl? Pick somebody better win with. Nothing. Oh, that's you.
You played the big game you were gonna play. I've been taught you played the big game you were gonna play. Now you asked me to have some trouble.
Show me something, bro. I ain't seen that last game. Yep. That weekend defense you win, but leave everything underneath open. You just watch the over top. Do that shit again this game. You see my lad, right?
Y'all want to see some real shit? Y'all want to learn how to say man? Why he? Freelance today. Now you use that to pay $100 per session. So I'm getting to the No.
Oh shit! I forgot to take care of it.
What's going on with Benny? What everybody talking about on Facebook? Hey, the fighter dropped that 95 mil.
Oh shit!
Hey,
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as
you better come with it, man.
Burst out of the locker room.
Cause that run shit flies everywhere. You got that cut that you can joke and shit.
Get set to do battle
yeah.
with the Minnesota
you know you even joke me.
Vikings.
You know you can joke me. I do all the tackles. I don't let Capri hit me. I tackle your ass.
This one away, and off it goes.
Yeah.
This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Oh, damn, I ain't even picked my damn playbook.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Man, I ain't picked my playbook, but I use their playbook.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook.
Tell you, Pring, I tackle you myself, nigga. That juke shit ain't work on me, bro.
The game's first play, and it's second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Check any weapons. Check 17. Shoot. Check 52. Here we go.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. On third down, Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Throwing, Cousins, and he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards.
Bro, you got 10 yards, bro.
First down.
Out of 3 plays. Out of 3 plays, bro. Out of 3 plays, bro.
Up near midfield
out of 3 plays, bro. 10 yards, bro.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Yeah, the juke shit ain't gonna work, bro.
On that one, and another first down.
That juke shit ain't gonna work, bro.
Explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive
don't work on
lineman
computers,
creating
bro.
space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
When?
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Hey, Delta.
First carry now for Alexander Madison. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And did he get it? No, down at the 1-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 41 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Snatchies! Get that shit, Joey. Joey, get that shit.
He's at the 50. And he'll take this across midfield.
I mean, Nick. Man, I'm calling the wrong nigga. I get that shit, Nick.
What a play. The big man comes up with the interception.
Nick, get that shit, Nick.
Return, too.
Yeah, he's not
so that man not playing this game, bro.
Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided.
Man, why'd you do that?
A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 18 yards, first down Niners.
6-6, pull it hard.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Open man is.
Damn, you gonna block somebody or what?
Down
What's good?
inside the 15.
Nigga just run around. Nigga just run around out there.
The 10.
Let's go. Here we go. Check.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Pick the football for him.
Marquise Goodwin there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Play some football. Yeah, time to play some football.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken from the 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
Space football.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Vikings first down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go, D. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking on it. Team spill. Check 99. Check.
Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. They'll run on first down. Cook. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here.
You guys scored, so I ain't worried.
3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Switch.
They run again on first down. Cook.
What the fuck I should know?
He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Watch the shit. Check 37.
On first down, it's Cook. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively.
You don't really ain't pick my defensive play.
Pretty much all the way
My
down
defensive
the
play
field.
boy. I think
Yeah,
that's
looks like they
alpha.
handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Cousins on target to Diggs. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Cousins from the gun on third. And Rudolph has got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown. Kyle Rudolph there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Well, that's it.
Really got the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
You got anything else?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1.
Why you bumping just in the middle like
That
that?
is incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that
Hey,
one,
bumped against my
knock
dog.
it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a
What
yard.
run for this?
Steps away to his left. He finds Coleman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
What?
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Garoppolo.
No, premium rate the squad.
This one complete to Coleman.
I wanted premium. I wanted premium run down to him, so I could throw it up the field, and he did that.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but
Now
the
my
guy
thing is
throwing
debate
it as
creaking
well.
up.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
Here we go. Like 20.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And that's complete to Sanders. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from
Hey, watch that run,
yards
that's it.
out. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
36. Watch the safety cream. Whip. Watch the whip. Twist.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Spring.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football.
Yeah.
But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. This one taken in by Olabisi Johnson. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, Cousins. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 20. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL.
No, my stick fault. I can't even run like that.
Okay, Coach.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
A one-touchdown game here.
My stick fault, though. I can't run like that.
In the second half.
Yeah, my stick fault. You see how I slowed down and speeded back up?
Fielded about a yard deep.
You said I like slowed down and speeded back up. My stick fault, though.
To the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
13. He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. From the 45 on 2nd down, Garoppolo.
Oh, what the fuck? Get that back, Garoppolo.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, bounced right back on it, keeps possession. 13 yards there and a Niner first. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
when we talked about him.
Damn.
You know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo.
Oh,
Traffic, and it's intercepted.
That's on me.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On first down, it's Cook. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Again, it's Cook. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Hey, wahoo! Watch the twist. Watch the twist. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. No, you're jumping. Gun. We got it. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Keep it out. 6 guys.
They just do get the playoff. Now Cousins. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith.
Here we go.
Harrison Smith on the tackle.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo is going to fight into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Have you seen it? He threw it too fucking short.
Following the interception, Cousins. And that'll That'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. From the gun, here's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up fourth down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
To throw is Cousins. And the pressure gets to him again. Nick Bosa. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Kill.
Go ahead.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's fourth down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. To throw is Garoppolo. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Some collective exhales.
What school he came from?
A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
No, the school he came from.
It's Coleman here.
No,
and he's going to get this
Xavier
back
Rose.
to the 3-yard line and no further.
Yeah, look what school he came from.
No game.
That's why he played. That's why he played like that. Yeah, Xavier Rose, number 29 over there.
Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Coleman. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
We got you.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
I don't even know about that.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. He wants it all for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit.
Yeah,
they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Cousins on 4th down. And he's able to find Diggs. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Cousins on 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 2nd down and 4, Cousins. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
You ready for me?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th
You
quarter
for me,
of what
bro.
has been a one-sided affair.
Is you ready for it to
So
go?
the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. He's not able to get away. He is stopped
I'm going to score real quick.
well short of a first down. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Huh?
Well, it's out. Smith lost it. Yeah. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Now Cook, the pass rush specialist, D. Ford in on the stop.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But now it'll be third down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
To throw, Cousins. And the Niners get there and bring him down. D. Ford coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up fourth. Here's Cousins. And he's going to go down again. D. Ford. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Meanwhile, here's a shot for the end zone right away, but it's incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Oh, no, and it's intercepted. Well, we saw action to the final whistle in this one. Not only the touchdown at the end to add to their lead, then they tried to put more on top of the 2-point conversion but didn't get it.
That's someone that wants to win and by as many as possible. They don't get the...
You trying to lose again? Fast, my nigga. Second win, nigga. Engage you that last win. I just kneeled the ball and killed the last game, but nah. I'm trying to score again. Pick a different team, right? I'll try with the Vikings again. That's what I want to.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. They'll run first down. It's Coleman, and he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Dang, why he fall? That's on me.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Try it again.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Got a man. He finds Sanders.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks. Has
you
to be
had
sharper,
me, then
but
you lost me.
So far.
I'm not
now
mad.
Now just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 yards on the touchdown there as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And with very little time left on the play clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, alert. Good, 4 down. He's coming. We got double up. Go, 14. Out.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
36 power.
Now a Bay Area native from up in Berkeley. This is Marshawn Lynch. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. On third down, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Switch gears, switch gears. Alert three, alert three, alert three. Zebra.
Here we go on fourth with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
21.
Garoppolo on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
What was that?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Emmanuel Sanders, 46 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch the lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
This one taken from the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They go with Lynch right side.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Check 99.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Why threw it so short?
Middle of the field.
Damn.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. He'll let this thing go for Sam. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson. That's complete. It's Gordon. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. And he's got his target. That's more. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. From the 25 on 2nd down, Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
When the first time I work for it. First time I got to work for it, bruh.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Gotta go, in and out.
On 2nd down, Lynch. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They begin the drive with Coleman. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's now 3rd down and 9.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Garoppolo now. Got his target, Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards that time. On 1st down, Coleman. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. They go play action with Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. 3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out. It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now. They really are. They are on their toes. And
yeah, you caught that?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now Wilson on first down. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Check three. Showing up. Chance. Got it. Four down.
Play action. It's Wilson. Escaping. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Mike 54. And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty good. Check.
Now it's Wilson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
He was covered by Richard Sherman.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. There he goes left side. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way. That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski. Ask around. They'll tell you. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Get ready.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford, his second sack of the night.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
12 yards on the return that time, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Hey, watch it.
They'll try to get something going with Marshawn Lynch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
You got tape right there. Kill. 14, got it. Check.
Wilson now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. They'll try and run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Watch the eye. Alert flat.
The carry now for Lynch. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10.
Watch twist. Check. Fresno.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 18. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter. And it's caught. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he had a nifty little deep juke move, but he stopped shortly thereafter. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. They will run again with Coleman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Wilson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. He'll let this go for the end zone. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. To throw is Wilson. He's got his man on the comebacker.
Damn.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 23 yards to pick up there. Wilson now has hit on just 7 of 17 passes, 41%. From the shotgun, Wilson. Flushed out right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. To throw again on second down. Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And nothing but daylight ahead. And they will finally put it into the return, but not in.
How you gonna stop me now? You still like your wins the way around, bro. You ain't gonna win, bro. Real quick, I put on 1 minute, nigga. Oh shit, hold up. Yeah, I'm still gonna see it. Hold up. You seen little man, bro. You seen our defense standing up in that outfit. Everywhere. I'm everywhere, bro. I'm everywhere, bro. I'm everywhere, bro. It look open, but it ain't.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
You know who's going to win this game. They're right, too. Just don't tell he playing right here, boy. Jeez, dog. Them got the big D tag in the game. Damn, I hate that motherfucker, boy.
Let's go.
That play got that one nigga Zane, he got like 10 down set. I hate that motherfucker.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You can't start this play right here.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
You bad, I'm gonna throw it underneath tight end. So I don't care who you get.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Two.
All these young DBs sound like I ain't finna run.
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman.
Damn, nigga.
Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
He ain't a problem. Number 93, 95, the fuck number that nigga is right there. What's starting is that's the damn problem.
Second down now. It's Coleman. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Trap on you DBs and they ain't gonna stop.
Third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
The
On third down, here's Coleman. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Let's do it. Check 30.
On first down, Garoppolo.
Oh, what the fuck?
Intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
The tackle there by Richard Sherman. Second and 5 now. Mahomes forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Should have failed, boy. Being greedy.
By the 49ers.
Being greedy. Fall.
And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Being greedy, bro. Just fall.
Let's be frank.
Marcel Harris, lagging, caught 3 pick.
You
know where you from?
I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage.
Harris, man. You from the
But in
Gators,
that
man.
portion of the
What we
field,
do out
that
there.
close to the sideline,
Step out.
yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the
I
mistake.
ain't gonna throw them with the game. You got
15
DBs out here.
for the
Why not?
Niners there to
Why not?
first down.
Why not? I'm gonna shake you every
Right
time.
back to Coleman here on first down. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of
Keep sending the house
scrimmage.
at me now.
And no more.
Keep right on doing it.
The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. On second down, it's Coleman. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. On third down, Coleman.
Real well.
And an alley to run. And
Real well,
down
Frank.
inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Niners have
Bro,
the
you got
first
8
down.
DBs. Why not?
Garrett
Lagging, you had it. I'm throwing it. Now you got DBs. Why not run the motherfucking ball? Why
And
for
the
not?
Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida.
Wow.
And able to
Why
get
not?
him inside the
Shit.
5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A solid
y'all
run
putting
on
them DBs
first
on me.
down, gain of 7,
Yeah, you
leaves
got
him
no
with a
run game
second and
out
3. On second down, a run with Breida. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded
They gonna
like
fuck
a
you up
lawn
now,
chair.
DB. Sit on the tip
It's a
of that.
loss of 2, now third down. On third down, a run from Breida.
Oh, wow.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. Garoppolo to throw for it on
Oh, what the
third.
fuck are we waiting on?
And
Oh, my
this is
God, bro.
incomplete. The Niners
How?
go for it, but it doesn't work out.
How,
and that
bro?
will force a turnover on downs.
I tell you, 2 times that nigga pump picking the damn ball. I put Ben scope in
They
there
got
for
across the 50 last time, but fumbled
Oh,
and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory,
But again,
but
if you
a
win,
whole lot
boy.
better ball security.
Shit.
If they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
And an alley to run. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll
they
get him
open,
a new
bro.
set of downs.
What you gonna do? What you gotta do? Ain't they open out there? Ain't they open, bro? Why you ain't throw it? Why you ain't throw it? Why you ain't throw it? Oh, wait, that's my question. Why you ain't throw it?
For good measure.
And you know you can't run, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
a nice gain there as he'll be taking
he
down
defense
just shy of
concealed,
the
bro.
20.
Like, you ain't doing that. You ain't doing last game.
4, and it'll bring up second down. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
Mike 54. Mike 54. 15.
Yeah, that nigga, try me. Try me.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
One thing to keep in
Man,
mind,
you gonna score the game.
especially in the
Black and
second
get you a
half,
pick
when
six.
you've got a
I feel
running
sorry
back
for you.
of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you,
Yeah, you gonna score the game
attrition
at
does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Oh, what the fuck? I read that play. I knew what you were going to do.
That's Sammy
Fuck.
Watkins. Give him 13 yards
Breen, listen.
there and a Kansas
I'm
City
everywhere.
first down.
Listen to me, Breen. You look
So
over
from
with
the
it, ain't
39 now, they'll come up on a
Everywhere.
first and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Robinson's got it. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards the pickup.
Keep throwing
there.
it
It's
that
a
bait drop,
first
that fucking
down.
football.
2
So I ain't gonna hit
minutes on
like,
the
'cause that's a
clock
gator
in what's been
too.
a scoreless
You know that.
first
That's a gator
half.
too, so I ain't gonna hit him like that. DeMarcus Robinson.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Man,
And it's
bro, come on,
featured
bro. What you
no
doing?
touchdowns
Is that fancy
as of
girl?
yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Oh, this
Need
what
to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
They ain't gonna never block me.
But he hasn't made much of an impact
They
in the
slow
running
to
game
run around
thus
them
far.
and get
And
your
after
ass.
that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
I ain't that nigga fuck my damn sister. My pick.
3
Yeah, my damn
yards on that
touchdown.
last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Fuck my life. You better slide or something, bro.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And they'll get this
I
to
can
the
start that easy
30-yard
right now.
line before crossing over out of bounds.
Mahomes-
Give him 15
Mahomes never run
yards
that ball
on that
again.
one. Kansas City has a first down.
Mahomes never run that ball again.
Mahomes now on first down. He's going to float this over the middle. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown.
Bro, that's my dude. That's my play. That's my fucking dude. You damn, bro. That's my dude. That's my
These
dude.
guys are on the board first
I
here
picked the wrong
tonight.
route. Preem, bro. Be how you was last
Extra
game.
point splits
Quiet,
the
nigga.
uprights, and it's now a
Quiet.
7-0 game.
You did, nigga. They from my ball. I fucked my pick and my touchdown, bro. You still
Now
ain't
after
stopping
the
me.
touchdown,
Still ain't
here's
stopping me.
Butker on to kick it away.
Bro, you gotta get this 7. You know
Field at
that.
the 5.
Yeah.
And he'll be
Black
brought
Cup
down
game,
at
what
the
you had?
23, making the
7.
24-yard line.
Yeah, I missed my pick. Got ready to play for the T, nigga. I can't even reach for the fucking football. You see that? They gotta get these out here.
Set to get this
What
drive
finna do?
underway. And in a spot
I want you
like
to send
this,
Howard
still
David.
more than a minute. I think
I want
if
you
you
to
put
send Howard
something
David.
on the board before
Send Howard David.
halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back
I want
into
you
the
to send
game.
Howard
There
there.
actually is something
Send Howard
to
there.
the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel?
Oh, no, you and Lil Jane try to do that. Like, who y'all think y'all playing, bro? Like, they bees out here.
You're exactly
I
right.
can bring the
It's a
scrub
great
or something.
opportunity to get that
Alright,
done.
put some linebackers now. That's what I like to
This
see.
is Coleman.
Still ain't gonna start no show.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Alright, let me get 7 up there real
The
quick.
49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Let me get 7.
As the clock stops here with 46
Damn, I can't
seconds
believe
remaining in the
killed
first
him.
half.
Now, when he
The
killed
last
the
one
fuck,
got
Wapo,
9,
your
that leaves him
sorry
with 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's Guerrero.
Alright, motherfucker.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Rich 97 overall tight end, bro. Like, how you not catching over this last nigga?
To take a shot, but it's third down.
When offenses dial
It
up
don't
big
matter,
shots
bro.
downfield, they're not always
Both
for the
on the
guys
chance
out
in the way.
wide. Sometimes they
Tyrann
want to
ain't
get
got
a
it no
big
more.
target. Deep downfield,
I ain't worried
the
about
defense
you
breathes
no
a
more,
sigh of
bro.
relief.
I ain't worried about
50-50
losing you,
balls,
bro. That's
not
not
easy to
about.
get away from the big targets.
I know you, bro. I know the real you, bro. I know the real you, bro.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
No, watch they pick a little defensive part,
Working from
bro.
the gun, Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
You can't
This is
kick, bro.
Coleman
I ain't never worried about you.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now Garoppolo.
Damn.
There goes a deep
Oh,
ball.
this ain't even good. Wait, what's this?
And nearly picked it off.
Oh, let me.
He had a
I'm
chance to come
tripping. I
down
put
with
one
that
good
in
one
the
in
end
there.
zone, but
That's
it'll
what he
wind
does
up
to
just
them,
being
sure.
incomplete. Well, the incompletion,
Bill,
yes,
get it now,
but
boy.
maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10.
I know
Actually
Good
gives them a
got
chance to
behind all
regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over.
There you go, boy.
Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Got no skin be
After
like
the
this.
incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Bruh, it's a 97 tight end. That nigga probably what, 90 damn 3 or something.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get
They're
the ball
probably like, what,
to him,
80
but as of
something?
yet, unable to successfully complete one.
Man, could have sorry
But you know
for
there's
it.
usually
You play
a
on
nice
some wet.
comfort zone and throw into
Muddy
the
bitch
tight
did every
end.
fucking
Great
thing right here. He
sight
dropped
lines,
the shit.
usually right in the middle of the field.
Got his target, Samuel. And now the Niners going to
Nigga, you
settle
all right?
for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown for
They gave you some, why not give me some?
Marquise Goodwin.
Damn,
In the
it's
final
that.
seconds of
You
the
happy now?
first half. As they are now on the
I
board.
done dropped a
here in the
motherfucking
first
pit
half.
and get my other fucking touchdown. Fuck.
So with the missed
Man,
PAT in his
don't worry about you
rearview
scoring,
mirror,
bro.
he goes back out to kick this one off.
Alright.
This will be fielded at the 6.
What was that?
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
You missed 8 for me.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker
Better
room
you a
with
safe
a lead.
run, bro.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen.
Throwing
You know,
ain't a route.
something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop.
Get you a
and
safe
turn
run
into a
in, bro.
big
Okay,
play.
good.
That's what you usually
That's what I
run
like
in
to
this
see.
situation.
Or go 4 verticals
Slow it
because
away.
why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did
Man,
they
we're
get
much
that
shorter than
done?
fuck.
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This is taken near the 13. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit
Never
deeper
that
into
shit
their
again.
playbook. They
Never
like what
fucking
they
ever
did in the
get that
first
lick of shit
half. That
again.
worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Williams.
You never get a lick of
Call
shit
it a gain
again.
of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about
Never
5.
fucking ever.
Well, that's not a run that's going to
Get
make
that
any of the
lick of shit again.
highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
It's just me and you. Right there, 54, right there, 54. I got you.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape.
You'll never
and
fucking
he
help
goes
beat that liquor
down.
shit, man.
Nick Bosa with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Here we go, here we go.
The San
Yes,
Francisco
sir. So I like to see them linebackers out there.
They're
So I like to see.
Chance for the offense, though, to put something
That's
on
what I
the board,
like
get
to
some
see.
momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of
How
the
many
time.
plays do you script coming out of second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo.
He ain't fast enough.
This one into the hands
Watch
of
out.
Kittle, the tight end. And down inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You?
Debo Samuel
You suspect that?
there to make the grab.
Huh?
As his guys have cut
you
the
want
lead
right
down
down.
to 2.
Bruh, look how far you were down, bruh.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Goes right side. And he's got it.
Let's go when I
So
want,
they
bruh.
went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
Shit, that don't every time. He'll pick me on.
This will be fielded at
Man,
the
look
8.
in the alley like a little bit.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
He ain't playing 21 right now. Okay. Leave that nigga drop that fucking football.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On the ground, this is Williams. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, Lord.
Again, it's Williams. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Officially a gain of just a yard
Bring
there,
you in, show
but
me
they
that.
do convert on 3rd and inches.
First down, Kansas City.
There we go. Yellow. 180. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go. Hey, 43, 15. Deuce. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Right there. 54. Here we go. Finish the game.
First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 49-yard line.
Yellow. 180. Yellow. Go full strip. Hey, what's that? I said it. Let's go. 54. Let's go one more. 15. Tighten up. Check hot route.
We having conversations in
Looking
it.
to throw is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right.
It's just me,
Down goes the
myself,
49ers
and
get
my
there. Getting the sack to 227-pound linebacker Quan Alexander. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. This is caught by Robinson. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Check it back. Watch the twist. Six guys. Check 6 guys. Hey, watch it.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. Great solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman. Able to get a hand in. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
That gonna hurt you at the end, Carl.
And I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting.
Can you show me nothing to do?
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Check 26. Check hot.
To throw is Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And this
Damn.
is going to be intercepted. It's the
nigga.
former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. 13 yards there and a Niner first. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Garoppolo to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will be from 53 for the win. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On second down, Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
Your trip is here. Break. Yellow. You want this?
First throw of overtime for Mahomes. So close, but incomplete. Could have been a big turnover in overtime if he'd held on. Instead, though, it's 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Coleman now. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
What can Garoppolo do now with his drive? Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
Bro, get 3, bro.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. A costly mistake here in OT.
Yeah.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on.
Better get on what, bruh?